Hello everyone, welcome back to Brian's Mysteries and Adventures on Trail. I hope everyone is doing well. Today's video we're going to be talking about a couple different cases. First I want to give you an update on my last video of the two gentlemen from London who went missing in northern Italy. Sadly, like I stated in my last video, they did find the body of Samuel Harris. They had to call off the search due to serious weather, banks of fog that were moving in, heavy snow and rain in various areas. The rescue teams used this time to clear a road leading up to the top of Val di Borzago from snow. This was an effort in order to be able to bring in helicopters and more search members. This enabled them to bring in more than 140 people from the Alpine Rescue Group, as well as the local fire brigade. This is a map of the pair's last known location. It is an area called Cassian d'Ossen, close to the town of Tion di Trento. These are pictures from yesterday, Saturday, January 11th, where more team members were brought in via helicopter. Here are some pictures of team members using avalanche probes and other methods to search for Mr. Zerat. They did find his mobile phone cover as well as a card belonging to him. In a statement given yesterday by the Italian Rescue Services, they have concentrated their search around where the body of Mr. Harris was found. Unfortunately, they have still not been able to find Aziz. Thick fog and heavy weather has continually halted the search operations. They stated that they will continue to look for Aziz and they pray that they will be able to bring him home to his family. My thoughts and prayers go out to both these men's family and all the search and rescue team members and authorities that are trying to find Aziz and bring him home. Now we're going to be talking about two other cases. The first is about a hiker who disappeared on December 26th of 2024 in Australia. More specifically, Kosciuszko National Park, which is in New South Wales, Australia. On December 26th of 2024, 23-year-old medical student Hadi Nazari, he was hiking along with some of his friends when he became separated. Here are some general maps and pictures of the park in Australia where the group was hiking. Nazari was last seen descending the Hannels Spur trail, which is located in Kosciuszko National Park. This was around 2:30 p.m. on December 26th. This park offers so much beautiful landscape, so much beautiful terrain. He told his friends that he wanted to go off and take some photographs, and he would just meet back up with them at their campsite. The group had set up a campsite in the area known as GI. I'm going to have some pictures to show you. This is a map of the actual Hannels Spur Trail, which is considered to be one of the most difficult trails in the park. There's an elevation gain of 1,800 meters or 5,900 feet. When Nazari failed to show up at the campground as they all had planned, his two friends, one aged 23, the other 24, they set out to look for him by themselves. After failing to locate him, a multi-agency search involving more than 300 people had started. On December 31st, the search teams found food wrappers, hiking poles. They were located near the Kosciuszko River. They believed that these belonged to Nazari. Then on January 5th, they found a campfire ring, a lighter, a camera, and camera bag. These were found closer to the Gihai River. The Riverina police collaborated with efforts from the emergency responders, volunteers, as well as the public in this search. Despite finding those various clues early on in the search, being hopeful, 10 days went by and they hadn't found any sign of Nazari. Then, 13 days after he disappeared, another group of hikers passing through the search zone past a command post that had been set up to look for Hadi, they heard someone yelling for help. Joshua Dart, one of the hikers in this group that was passing through the search zone on this day, he said that he heard the calling. They heard this person saying, "I need help." They turned around. They went back towards the calling. The group knew that he was missing, but they weren't actively out searching for him at that point. This is a picture from a helicopter showing the group meeting up with him. This is Hadi being airlifted to a hospital. After going missing the day after Christmas and being missing for almost 2 full weeks, he was found roughly 6 miles from one of the command posts that had been set up for the search parties. New South Wales Police Inspector Josh Broadfoot said in a statement, "This is just an incredible outcome." When they asked him what happened, he said that he drank from a creek, he survived on food that he foraged around the mountains. He also said that he found a small hut that contained some protein bars and berries. He also stated that his sense of time was off. He thought it was only about 7 days that he had been lost, as opposed to almost 14 days. He was taken to the Cooma Hospital for a full checkup ahead of the police conducting a full debrief this past Thursday to establish exactly what happened and how he survived. Those details have yet to be released, but it's just a miracle that he was found. In a statement given by his family, they are just so happy to have him back. This is always the best possible outcome, the outcomes that we always want. Here are some pictures of the first aid people and the other hikers helping Hadi to the helicopter after he was found. He was ultimately found in this area known as Blue Lake, roughly 6 miles from where he originally went missing. He is said to be doing well and in good spirits. He is recovered, he is out of the hospital and spending time with his family. My thoughts and prayers go out to him, his family, his friends, all the search and rescue members, and of course the hikers who found him and helped bring him to safety. Now we are going to be talking about another case, the disappearance of Timothy Oneal Campbell. He is 28 years old. Timothy disappeared on Thursday, October 24th of 2024 at roughly 10:30 a.m. He was last seen on Wade Road in his hometown of Phil Campbell, Alabama. Here's a map and picture to give you an idea of where that is. It's in the northwestern part of the state. Here's a picture of Timothy. He is a white male, roughly 5 foot 9 inches tall. He's about 160 pounds. Generally, he wears glasses. He's got blondish brown hair. Timothy is a great lover of the outdoors. He loved riding his ATV. This is his red ATV pictured here. It is what he was thought to have left his home on that day. His aunt said that he absolutely loved riding his ATV. This is Wade Road, the road he lived off of. It's a nice, quiet, quaint country road that was not a lot of traffic, a perfect place to ride ATVs, and the surrounding forest also offered him a wide range of trails and places to go off-roading with his ATV. It is totally out of character for Timothy to wander off and not tell anybody, further not to respond to any attempts to be contacted. There have been contact attempts made by his family, his friends, law enforcement officers. The FBI is now involved as well. He is still missing. He has now been missing for 79 days. It is as if Timothy Oneal got up that morning, had his breakfast, got on his ATV, went out on some trails, and just vanished into thin air. The authorities are investigating and have been investigating this since he disappeared. Sheriff Shannon Oliver with the Franklin County Sheriff's Office said that Oneal's glasses, as well as traces of his blood, were found in the nearby woods in the town of Phil Campbell. Sheriff Oliver reported that once the blood samples came back to a match to Timothy, the FBI as well as the SBI are now involved in the investigation. Sheriff Oliver and her deputies are also working on multiple leads. The family has put up a $5,000 reward for anyone that comes forward with any information leading to finding him or leading to an arrest. Foul play is definitely highly suspected in this case. If you have any information about his whereabouts or any possible information related to this case, please contact the Franklin County Sheriff's Office at 256-332-8820. Of course, I'll have all that information and more in the description. Here are some more pictures of Timothy. Here's one of him with his dog. Timothy was known to be a kind, family-type person. His family and friends are desperate for answers, so please contact the authorities if you have seen him or his red 225 Kawasaki ATV vehicle. Now that more investigating agencies are working the case, they have submitted more samples of evidence. Hopefully those will yield some clues as to what possibly happened to Timothy. My thoughts and prayers go out to Timothy Campbell, his friends, his family, all the investigating authorities, everyone who's working the case. I hope and pray that he is found soon, and if it was foul play, those that are responsible are found and brought to justice. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your support, your comments, your feedback. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. It's free. It really helps the channel out a lot in all my efforts with search and rescue research and aiding teams. Special thank you to co.ag for providing the background music. Hopefully, I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Hey everyone, thanks for sticking with me to the end. I wanted to say thank you to everybody for all your support, everybody who's donated, everyone who's subscribed, everyone who's watched and leave me comments. I really appreciate it. You know, I love hearing from you, so please leave me a comment if you can. I'm still working on many of the cases that you all have submitted to me. If you have a case or video suggestion that you'd like to see on the channel, please leave me a comment or you can email me. My email is in the description of all my videos. I wanted to send thoughts and prayers out to everybody in California that is going through these terrible wildfires. Thoughts and prayers to all the men and women who are risking their lives to put them out. My thoughts and prayers go out to everyone who's been affected by them, and I hope and pray they go out soon. Praying for lots of rain and no wind in all those areas. All right, everybody, have a good weekend. Stay safe out there. See you in the next one.